From downward facing dog, go ahead and step your right foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, look up at your thumbs. And then exhale, open your hands out, warrior two, looking over the right hand. Breathe in, straighten the knee, tip the hips forward, grab your big toe. Look to the left thumb. You can always use a block here next to your foot or knuckles to the ankle. Bending the right knee. Inhale, skip the hand forward, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Again, if you're using a block, you're going to want to slide the block forward in front of your foot to balance. Next one is a tick-tock, as my teacher calls it. I call it dog going pee. You can make it harder by lifting that right hand off the block or off the floor, finding balance here. And then inhale, reach back, warrior three, torpedo style, palms together, fingers front, kicking left heel back. Bring your hands through to the heart. Reach the fingertips back, palms up, drop the shoulders. And then inhale, bring the shoulders above the pelvis, bending left knee, standing split. You can hold underneath the calf, hamstring, knee, wherever you can reach. Just focus on straightening the leg. And then if you want to, go ahead and exhale, sit down, pistol squat. It's fun. And then coming all the way down. So just make your way to the floor. Marichasana A, wrapping right arm around the right shin, left hand behind your back. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, forward fold, dropping the head to the left leg. Keep reaching the arms back, shoulders back as the head goes forward. And then sitting up, dropping the knee to the side, Janushasana A, reaching for the left foot, focusing on bringing the chest towards the center of the left leg. Right hip is heavy, knee is out to 90 degrees. Next one's really fun, or I find it fun. You create the same shape that you did for the bind, but you're just going to rock back, try to touch your toe to the floor, and then inhale, pistol squat. And if you're feeling great, just stand up, reverse the way you went down. Opening left foot to the left side, right hand on the waist, look away from your foot because it smells. Coming back to the center. Don't worry about grabbing the foot. Look, no hands. Reach the arms up. We're reversing back into warrior three, torpedo style. Shoulders front, foot goes back. Level your sitting bones, lifting through the inner thigh. And then opening or twisting to revolved half moon, left hand to the floor. So it's like you're walking. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Focus on turning to the right and lifting the heel. And then as you exhale, step the foot down, revolved triangle pose. If you're using that block, make sure you slide the block back here in line with that right foot. Little intermission time, drop your left knee, relax it down. Inhale, left arm up, and then exhale, turn to the right, hooking the shoulder outside the knee. You can stay palms together or go for the bind like I'm doing here. Option to kick it up to a high lunge, press the left heel away. And if you're feeling fancy, revolved bird of paradise. It's a real pose, but nobody really likes to do it because it's miserable. Stepping the left foot front, tip of the toes. Start to stand up as best you can. Bound around the right leg, twisting, opening the outer leg. Turn your head to the right. And we say we don't like that, so we come back down. Step your left foot back. And a nice break here. We have pigeon pose with the right side. Plant your hands on the floor, drop the knee. You can see my foot's in line with that front knee. That's a deeper stretch for my hips. So if your hips are tighter, you want to bring that heel closer into your pubic bone. So it's not parallel to the front of your mat, your shin, not your foot. And from here, next one is fire log. It looks really simple, but it's actually quite difficult. And if you can't stack your shin bones like fire logs, just take crisscross applesauce with the left shin in front of the right. Stay seated on your mat. Next up, we have Gomukhasana, cow face, stacking the knees, bringing the heels towards your bum, right hand to the ceiling. You can take a tricep stretch here, pulling the elbow back or going for the bind, yogi's choice. Legs can stay crisscross applesauce, and just a little bit of a side body stretch. Only go as far to the side as you can, keeping your sitting bones down. I'm just playing with my gaze, smelling the armpits. Yes, they stink. This was after my morning practice. And then looking to the floor. Next up is around the world or a quad stretch. The right foot is still in front. Sweep your right hand up to the ceiling. And then you're going to look back behind you while focusing on pressing the left hip down, the front of the hip. If it's available, your knee's okay, you're not going to cramp in the hamstring, go ahead and grab that back foot. And I just did a little external rotation with my right knee and toe. That's totally up to you. And finally, the last pose, we have half split or full split. I just went ahead and dropped all the way down to full split, starting with the knee up in the back with the toes curled, and eventually flattening them down just to make sure the hips are square. Back bending, forward folding, or just holding, hands on the block, trying to sink your hips to the floor. And then meeting in downward facing dog and getting ready for the left side.